up, guys? SeeJayAre here today with another What I'm Playing episode. The past couple weeks I've been playing a lot of games. Just want to quickly talk about some of those games. I guess I'll start off with the game that I've been playing the most. Most of you may have seen I was able to pick up The Division early. They sent it to me on Friday. The game didn't come out until Tuesday. I was on the fence about actually keeping this. I pre-ordered it like 3 years ago when it was originally announced through my Best Buy pre-order deal. So I saved 30%. I mention this all the time. Saved 30% off pre-orders. So I ended up paying, because it was such a long time ago, I think I paid like $47 after tax for this. So got a really good deal on it to begin with. I didn't play the beta. I wasn't sure if it was my type of game. I did decide to hold on to it and keep it. The servers actually went live on Monday morning, so I did get to play it a little bit early, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it threw me off. I wasn't sure if I'd be into it because it was being called like a MOBA or a MMORPG. MMORPG? Yeah, whatever. Basically, I'm going to start off by saying this is definitely the best looking world I've ever played in any video game. The amount of detail that they put into the setting in this, into New York City, is absolutely staggering. I'm blown away by it. It looks gorgeous on the PS4. It might be it's probably top 5 best looking console games ever made. But just the realism and the amount of detail in the worlds. I mentioned in one of the videos I made earlier on this, I was walking down the street by myself. It's like post-apocalyptic kind of setting in New York City, so there's bags of garbage everywhere. I was just walking down the street and I had my headphones on, and I can all of a sudden hear this singing. And I looked up to my left and there was an open window, and you can see the shadow of a mother holding her child, rocking back and forth and singing. And she actually walked right past the open window, which I thought was cool. The even cooler part was I went back like an hour later and that window was shut. So just little tiny things like that, like back alleys in New York City. Like I went to a back alley neighborhood and it had like patio lights going all the way down the center. You could go into each backyard. They were all completely different. You can actually look into apartment windows and see like the TVs, and it's just fully rendered, like full details. It's insane the amount of detail in this game. So the visuals alone are worth checking it out. The gunplay, it's not a Call of Duty game. It takes like a full clip to take somebody down. You can shoot somebody in the head like 10 times before they actually go down. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not very good at like Twitch Call of Duty type shooters, so I don't mind the shooting mechanics. It's a cover shooter is what it is, and it does well. The cover is actually really good. I'm really enjoying some of the perks. It does get a bit repetitive. You're doing the same thing, same couple types of missions over and over. From what I've heard, to get to level 30 can take anywhere from 20 to 30 hours. I think you can plow through it in like 16 or 17-ish. I played the Dark Zone for like an hour the first day when it started, and I haven't gone back since. I think I really need to go in with other players. I went in by myself and just got destroyed. So I don't have much experience yet with the Dark Zone content. Yeah, I would highly recommend this game. Definitely check it out. I personally like it more than Destiny. So yeah, in my opinion, it's a far better game than Destiny was at release. There's still going to be a lot of new content coming out for this. Like Destiny really evolved. It wasn't a great game when it first came out. The shooting mechanics were at least fantastic, but there wasn't a whole lot there in Destiny when it first came out. I think that this is a better game on release than Destiny, personally. So that's The Division. Really enjoying that. So I picked up a Super EverDrive. This is like the AliExpress cheap China version, but it works absolutely fantastic. So I've been playing a lot of Super Nintendo games with the kids, a lot of rare ones that I don't own. Finally got a chance to play Hagane, which I really enjoyed. I always thought Hagane was a RPG, but it's more like it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up / platformer, I guess you would say. It's kind of a little bit like Strider. It's a very challenging game, but it's a ton of fun. Speaking of Strider, I've been playing Run Saber, which is like a Strider clone on the Super Nintendo. Another fantastic one. Oh, a couple shmups. I can't remember the name Can't remember the exact name of it. I've been playing Pocky and Rocky on here, another game I don't have that I've always wanted to play. So I've been getting a lot of play on the Super Nintendo lately with the boys. Been watching a lot of like hidden gems videos on games that and top 10 videos on Super Nintendo games. Let me know in the comments below if there's a Super Nintendo gem that I really need to try. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying playing through Super Nintendo games. Another AliExpress pickup here, the Super 150-in-1. I've been playing games like, again, rare games that I don't own. Panic Restaurant, I tried that. I was playing that for a while. But yeah, this one's pretty good too. It's got all, both Flintstone games, all the Mega Man games, Castlevanias. So that's a good cart too. I guess after The Division, the game I've been putting the second most time into that's really been a time sink for me so far is Fire Emblem Fates. This is the Birthright edition. I really kind of like, I wasn't sure, I had heard, but there's 3 different storylines. You can buy an actual second physical disc, and then there's like a whole DLC storyline you can download with this. Basically, Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG. It's like a tactics game. Which I really enjoy. Way back, the first one I played was Final Fantasy Tactics, and then my favorite of all time is Tactics Ogre on the PSP. The reason I like Tactics Ogre better than this, I like games where there's different levels of environment. This game is very flat. I like the whole advantage of having a height advantage. Then when you're shooting like an arrow, it travels further because you're higher, and it travels lower if less far if you're lower, kind of thing. I like that whole aspect. This doesn't have that. It's pretty flat. So I think Tactics Ogre is still my favorite, but this is definitely up there. The story is actually really good. You've got amnesia. There's 2 different families. Both of them are claiming you as their own, and you need to make a decision. I think like a couple hours in, you make a decision on which family to side with. So it adds like a lot of replayability to it because you can play it later and go to the other side. Yeah, so story, like I'm really impressed with the decisions it's making you make. I think I'm level 9 right now. I think I'm like 5 or 6 hours in. Next up is Twilight Princess HD. I picked up the one with the Wolf Link amiibo. I haven't used the amiibo on it yet. I'm not sure exactly what it does. I picked this up on the Wii way back when it came out, and I actually didn't play much of it. I think I only put an hour into it and never got back. I think the Wii waggle controls scared me off. I wasn't really a big fan of them. It's nice being able to play with just a Pro controller now. It's interesting with these HD remakes. While you're playing them, it's almost like this is how you, like the graphics wise, this is how you remember it. But then if you go back to the Wii version, you can really see the difference, but usually it's not until you go back. Same thing happened with the 3DS Ocarina of Time remake. It looked gorgeous while you're playing it, but you don't really notice a difference until you go back to the original version and see the difference. While you're playing it, while I was playing this on the Wii back then, I thought it was gorgeous back then. So yeah, it obviously it looks better now, but it's not a huge jump. I feel from what I remember, I feel like they've refined things in this. Maybe the menu system, it just feels different. It feels a lot better than what I remember it feeling like. I remember the controls kind of scaring me off, and I think that had a big reason to why I didn't go back. Anyways, I put like 2 or 3 hours into this, and I'm enjoying it. I got a couple of Zelda games in my pile of shame. The Wind Waker HD, I really want to go back and finish that almost before I want to play this. I was really enjoying that. I just it just got buried under new releases, so I'd like to go back and play that. But yeah, I've been putting a couple hours into that. I finished Uncharted 2 earlier. A couple months ago, I finished Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the first one. I had played and finished both of those on the PS3 earlier. I've been playing through them all since I picked this up, and I think I'm actually gonna play through 3 and then Golden Abyss if I have time before Part 4 comes out. I'm really looking forward to Part 4. Playing these made me realize even more so how good of a game Tomb Raider, the most recent Tomb Raider, was. I actually liked Tomb Raider better. I think I like the story in Part 2 better, Uncharted 2 better than Tomb Raider, but actually playing the game-wise, I definitely like Tomb Raider better than these so far. I'm not going to say that Tomb Raider's going to be better than Uncharted 4, but Tomb Raider was a great game. Anyways, playing through these, I'm hoping to get through all of them before Uncharted 4 comes out. It's been delayed several times. I think it's got a May release date now, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but... So I finished that. I finally have gotten around to playing Minecraft. Andrew's getting old enough now. He's always talking about Minecraft. I think the kids at school talk about it. He's always talking about like creepers and Steve, and I think he learns it from school. So anyways, we started playing Minecraft. We've been playing in creative mode, just where it kind of unlocks everything. And him and I have been building our houses. He's just down the road from me, so I've been helping him build his house. And we've been having a lot of fun playing this 2-player. I really enjoy watching Andrew play this, just to see, you know, it's like watching him with Lego, just to see his mind working and how he kind of comprehends and parses certain situations. It's really interesting to see, and fun to see your kid playing this. It's really a good game for kids to play. It really makes them think. Putting a little bit of time into Shovel Knight, I picked this up. I played it on the 3DS earlier, but I've been playing the Wii U one. I still haven't tried the Amiibo. I know that there's a Amiibo and you can do like a co-op mode in this, but I put a little bit of time into this. It's a pretty tough game. If you don't know what Shovel Knight is, it's like a 8-bit game cross between, I'd say DuckTales, and Mega Man? DuckTales, Mega Man, Metroid, kind of? Or Castlevania. Yeah, kind of a cross between all those 8-bit games. It's a really good game, and I highly recommend you pick up a physical version. They do a really good job with these full color manuals. You can see how thick that is, and the 3DS one has it too. Really nice. Includes a download code for the soundtrack, but the manual is the best manual I've seen in years. I love it. So yeah, playing a couple hours of this, just kind of chipping away at it. Played a little bit of Street Fighter 5. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I know that there's an update coming out in the next couple days, I think, that's supposed to add a proper training mode. The thing I really like in these games is playing that training mode, starting you from the beginning, learning all the moves, how to do all the specials and stuff like that. Just making you better at the game, and that was not in this game. This game's horrible in terms of what's included. You can play online, and that's pretty much it. The story mode's a complete joke. There's almost no content in this. The fighting itself, the graphics and the fighting engine is fantastic, but it's really light on content. So I've been thinking about getting rid of it while I can, and then picking it up down the road when it's like 30 bucks and actually is a full game. So I think I might get rid of that. Transformers Devastation, been playing through that. It's kind of a tough game for Andrew to play. He can kind of play through it. I put it on easy, but it's still kind of too hard for him. So he can't really progress to the storyline, but he's been watching me go through the storyline. I'm still playing as Bumblebee. I still haven't finished it. I think I've probably got like an hour left to finish the campaign mode on that, so I really got to knock that one out. But what's the company here? Who are they? Oh yeah, Platinum Games. Platinum Games are the guys that are doing the Turtles game too. I'm really looking forward to playing that Turtles game. I know Andrew's gonna love that one. This is basically you're playing the 80s cartoon. I highly recommend you pick this up. I think you can get it for 40 bucks or cheaper now. So, and that's pretty much where it should be. It should be about a $40 game. I wouldn't have paid full price for this, but it's full of nostalgia. The sound is amazing. All original voice actors, I believe. Did the Optimus Prime guy pass away? It sounds like the original guys. It's fantastic. Graphics are great. Looks just like the cartoon. And then finally, I've just been playing some Lego Batman 3 with Andrew. He's getting old enough where we can play these together co-op. Actually, that'll lead into something else. He's at the age where he can play the Lego games with help. I also gave Andrew a PSP, a modded PSP that I had, original 101 or 1000 model. And he's been playing a bunch of games on there, and a lot of them are the Lego games, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Star Wars. He needs too much. He's constantly asking me because he can't read yet, so it's a little bit too tough for him to play on his own. But playing together co-op, it's been a lot of fun playing with him actually. That leads into this. I have my PSP Go here just for visual reference, but I've been playing games on this. I was downloading games for Andrew to play on his PSP, and it got me looking at, it got me wanting to play some PSP games. So I actually went through and downloaded game like this right here. This is Outrun 2006, Coast to Coast. Really good PSP version of Outrun. So I've been playing that. What else here? I've been playing Snoopy's, what is it? Snoopy versus the Red Baron on the PSP. Really fun game. I would probably compare it to like Crimson Sky, like dog fighting type stuff. I couldn't believe how good the graphics were. So I actually yesterday I put like 3 hours into that. I've been playing NHL 07 on the PSP. Gave that a try. Pretty good NHL game on the go. Probably the best in terms like graphics wise. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Tiger Woods. I've been playing. I tried Crash Team Racing. I've been playing a lot of PSP games the last 2 days. Like I said, putting them on Andrew's got me in the mood to play them. I really want to get back into this Chinatown Wars on the PSP. Phenomenal game. And really nice graphics on the PSP. I really like the PSP Go, especially for stuff like RPGs. It's fantastic. You don't really need to be constantly moving. It's a little small and can be a little bit cumbersome. But if you're just doing like D-pad movements for RPGs, it's fantastic. Like a shooter would probably be annoying on this, but it's a nice little system, especially if you have it hacked. Obviously, I own most of the games on here, so yeah, I like the PSP Go. You can pick one up for less than $100 now. It's got 16 gigs built-in memory, enough to fit like, I don't know, 16 to 20 games, which is awesome. I'm thinking about taking this on road trips just because it's so tiny. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if it got lost or stolen. I would only be out, I don't know, I think I paid like $40 for this a couple years ago. So yeah. Anyways, that's everything I've been playing. Just trying to look around here and see if there's anything else. That's about it for now. That's what I've been playing for the month of March 2016. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are playing right now and what you're looking forward to. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. You can find me anywhere on social media at SeeJayAre. The links are in the description below. And feel free to do me a big favor and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And until the next episode.